You're listening to the Grim Reaper radio show. We play the music that you like to listen to, honestly, here on the Grim Reaper radio show.com. We transmit live throughout the world here on the Grim Reaper radio show, playing music from the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. All requests are considered, but not necessarily played. I'm joking about the fact that the Grim Reaper radio show only takes requests. No, we don't. We take anything. Any comments, please use the comments page here on the website. Why not make contact through our messaging board? Let the world know what you think. Let the world start discussing your ideas. Freedom of speech. That's what we stand for. Here on the Grim Reaper radio show, we have nothing but free speech. Hate speech is not allowed. We don't do that. Free speech, though, we do. We don't care what your politics are within reason. Forget, folks, while you're at the Hello, good afternoon, and welcome. I don't know whether you managed to get that or not, to be honest, due to the fact that I can't access my own account online. Fantastic. I'm not even sure the StreamYard's working, to be honest. But, hey, I'm sure somebody will let me know, like by coming into the back and confirming. But, hello, Gina. Grim's Ballet. Stango. Oh, geez. SB, Anakin, Carlos. It's working. Oh, excellent. Thank you for letting me know. Because I wasn't sure whatsoever. Now, if anyone's been able to speak to Grandad, he doesn't know that we're starting earlier. You know, one of those things. My chunky lord. Yeah, it's funny seeing all sorts of different names in the chat. Some people actually think doxing other people's names is funny. I think we should get rid, don't you, Spanners? I'll de-spanner them for you. Never mind. Anyway, how is everybody today? As good as that, eh? Well, I'm hoping that the work which has been put in by Positive Audio on our first proper jingle meets with your approval. For some reason, though, whoever it is who's talking, because I can't work it out who it is, isn't able to say anything other than, I think it was a Grim Reaper radio show.com. Maybe that's where we get it from. And you go and listen. You know? So if everybody's good, I actually haven't got anything to chat about, to be honest, as such, because originally This was planned for 6:45, and then someone pointed out to me and reminded me that I have to go on the Xbox at 8 o'clock that I'd already pre-arranged. So it was either like an hour, or whether it's we didn't bother and they just cancelled it. And I thought, no, we might as well. Yes, Chunky, I'm fully aware. I'm only joking, you know that. I just felt like timing him out. Yeah, I know he can't get onto YouTube because he's got problems with his phone. But with a bit of luck, if he's on his computer, he won't have many dropout issues, or he'll be able to join straight away. That's of course if he wants to. No one backstage yet? I don't know. Go on then, I'll dare you to give me a topic to talk about for a giggle. Anybody out there at all? I've got no stats either, so I don't even know what I can only go by what's in the chat, you see. I mean, when he comes back on, he's going to be upset thinking about it, because 5 minutes is a long time. What game? It's Elder Scrolls Online. Vet Dungeons. Pop. P.O. Pop. K-pop. Will you stop writing short text? Because I don't understand it. I have to look at it twice. Hello, it's Carl and Alison. The two wonderful people with their Positive Audio Liverpool. If I said that right, I do apologise. I've turned around and helped me out by sorting out our first jingle, which is absolutely fantastic. First time I played it, people turned around and said, "So, where is it we go and listen to?" As if I hadn't said it enough. So, let's have a look. There's still nobody backstage. Terrible. And no one is giving me a topic really to talk about. The fire pit? Huh? Hang on a second, let me try and figure that one out. KP Pop, right, okay. I don't know. Let me figure out what it is you're going on about. I just thought, and if you did want to come into the stream, there's something that is missing. And not one of you, not one person, thought to remind me. So, there you go. That's the link. Oh. Okay, thumbs up. Don't know. Okay, fair enough. I don't like to say. Okay. Some people, so shy. So, anybody actually take time out to listen to the live yesterday, by any chance? No? Oh, well, fair enough. Mm-hmm. Well, I know you don't like to say. I presume that's Carl on the chat. So, but hey. So, might as well end it if there's no one coming up. I don't mind. Hello.
I couldn't put the A in, man.
Hello, Rust.
Yeah,
Or is it Gina? No, it's Gina. Oh, nice to meet you, Gina. How are you doing? Somebody's got the sound on.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just wondering
that's
what's
me.
going on in the background. Yeah. Always well.
Robin?
Is it just me that can hear that awful rough? Do you hear it as well?
I can hear it as well.
Oh, that's all right. It's very off-putting.
It is, quite often.
Mute yourself, Rast, or I'll mute you.
What's going on here, Luke? Hang on.
Hang on, I'll mute you while you try and figure it out.
Oh, shit.
Wait,
Oh,
I think
man.
he's got it.
Yep, that's it.
Yep, that's better. He's got it.
Fantastic.
No, man. What, man?
He's half asleep. That's what it is.
Can you
half
blame him?
Well, no, not really, I suppose. I mean, if he's just woken up at 4:30 just for the live, yeah.
Oh, bless you.
Oh, thank you. Just talking to the dog.
I'm not
Hi,
talking to
Nick.
the dog.
You're right.
Nick's not in the room.
Oh, right. It was the dog.
No, it wasn't the dog either.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I'm not even going to go there. We'll close that
I'll
subject.
send question to you.
Pardon?
Go to sleep.
Oh, yeah,
You know that I'm partly deaf. Some of it is. I'm not even going to go there.
Go to sleep. I'll send question to you.
Rasta.
Hello.
Go to sleep.
Some of it is. I'm muting you. So anyway, you sort that out. You turn the camera off. You're fine. Thank you. The troll of the year is no longer around, so I wouldn't worry about it. I double checked.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, Carl.
How you doing?
Hiya.
Now, we're going through a method here, Grim, where our phone gets a whistle, so if it causes trouble, just let us know.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Oh, is everyone all okay?
Yeah. I think I figured this one out. He's got his speakers on his mic on. He doesn't know how to control it.
Hang on a sound, crazy. Let's put my headphones in.
It was Rasta.
Sound crazy, then, look.
It's Rasta. He's got
Was it Rasta?
Yeah, he's got his speakers on the laptop on, and also the mic.
I can't hear.
Oh.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Gathered that, mate. I don't know what I'm doing here this time of the day.
Listen, I was having technical difficulties getting on then. In fact, Alison can't hear me now. I've got headphones. I've gone on. Oh no, it's Rasta gone mad again.
I can't work this.
Rasta's having technicals now.
Yep.
Oh, bless him.
Everybody's on technical.
I'm not.
Technicals.
You're not? Okay.
No, I'm not.
No. Wolf Lovers, no technicals. Everyone else having technicals. Yeah, our technicals, it goes crazy. It goes crazy, the phone, right? And it popped up saying report Grim, didn't it, Al? So she turned the phone off dead quick and got out of it.
Report
Nearly
me.
got it. Yeah. It popped up on its own. Report. It just got a mind of its own. So one time you could be on thing, and next minute it's on a text and messages or something, Al. Or doing an email or something. It's going to phone 111 the next minute. And it's got a
Jeez.
proper. Yeah, it's got a proper mind of its own. I think it must have a virus or something. I think it must be like that. Grim, I was just listening to the intro there, mate. I'm gonna make this better for you. Don't you worry. It's gonna get better. I had a few things that I could improve on there. The organ, what Alison's put, she recorded that herself. You know that organ. That's proper scary, that, isn't it?
Oh, it was very good.
Yeah, we're gonna. So I think stick to the organ. It's really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna. You was getting worried saying you said the Grim Reaper show too many times, but you didn't. You didn't mean to do that, did you? You put them all in separates, and I've linked them all together. So what I should have done there was, I'm going to go back to the drawing board. I'm going to stretch it out so it's more, it suits it better. Maybe put it into, so you got 3 sections, say 3 smaller sections, spread out.
Sorry, go on. You're saying.
Yeah, we're going to sort it back. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, something was a bit too loud. The organ could have been louder. Ideally, I think. What do you think the quality of voice was good? We're going to put echo on it because you love echo, don't you?
I like the echo.
You love the echo. Don't get me wrong.
Slightly.
Right? Yeah. Well. Did you know your little stuff? I could give you a little rundown about the echo and reverb. Do you know the difference between echo and reverb or delay?
To be honest, no, but I will talk to you about it, and then you can explain it.
Oh yeah, I'll let you know that when you're ready.
Yeah. Jeez. I don't get to. I'm not technically minded.
It's quite simple if you think about it.
Pardon, Wolf Lover? Did you squeak? I mean, did you say something?
Yes, I squeaked.
Oh, right, okay. Carry on, John. It's on your mouse. Sorry.
Yep, I'm a mouse.
The mouse that roars.
Mouse.
You're doing a live later, aren't you, Wolf Lover?
Yeah, I'm gonna start it. It's only gonna be a short one.
Oh,
I'm saying it's working properly.
there's Dodge the Badger there. I made up to see you, Dodge. Land Rover, yeah, it's right. I'm so awful sorry about this live. We would. I'll tell you. I'll get back on a live soon. I've had a few loads of technical difficulties, but just trying to get it spots and that. Definitely go for Tuesday. Missed over a week, you know, Grim, and it's over a week now. When you get out into practice, that's why I like what you're doing, keeping it regular. It's like going to bats. Yeah. I haven't been to bats for months or swimming or a bit of exercise, so I get nervous and more nervous. The longer you leave it, the more nervous you get. The more you do it, it's no nerves at all.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, thanks, Land Rover. Yeah, it's good that. Yeah, I think when I get I feel under pressure. I put myself down and go, no, I can't do this. I can't do this. Oh, well, also if Alison doesn't feel like it and it's not helping us, which it can be. You can kid yourself there. You think, no, I don't. You get started. It's not like as bad as you think. You know what I mean?
No.
You put yourself down. You get nerves, and then 5 minutes in, mate. Was you a little bit nervous, Grim, before you started this? A little. I don't know if it was nervous, right wing. Little something like should I, shouldn't I, sort of thing.
No, because I live by the code of Dilligaff.
You live by what? What was that?
Code of
Missed that. Dilligaff.
Yeah, do I look like I give up?
Dilligaff. I've never heard of the Dilligaff.
Dilligaff.
The Dilligaff.
Yeah. Go on YouTube.
Yeah. Have you heard of Dilligaff, love?
And look up
Do I
Dilligaff.
look like I did before?
I didn't say that.
Never been to that. Never been that gaff, have you, love?
So can you hear us okay now?
Yeah.
Hey, sounding good there now. Yeah, sounding good there now. Hey, this Bumblebee T. I haven't seen Bumblebee T for ages. I have tea.
Flipping the thumbs up.
Don't put
Sorry.
yourself under pressure, Carl. Yeah, that's it. And you know what? Well, do you know what I miss doing it as well? I think I had this crackly sound that we couldn't get rid of. Still don't know. We're gonna have to do a bit of research, but we'll have to just go back to crackly style. Everyone was happy with the crackles anyway. Hang on, got a call here, guys.
All right, speak to you.
One more. Yeah, take care.
Bye.
See you, man.
Thanks, Carl.
Bye. Oh, hang on.
This computer lark's all new to me, like, when it comes to StreamYards and YouTube. Like, I've never done it before until last night, so I didn't realise that you had to switch off the bars on the top for YouTube.
Ah,
and,
right.
you know,
That's fine. Until such time as, you know,
but it's working, so
it's
that's a good
working.
thing.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Hey, nice and clearly.
I'm just going to do my YouTube from my laptop from now on because I just noticed it's got a card slot on it, and I've got a
All right.
Canon DSLR the camera, and I can just
Yeah,
put
so you
the
do them on
card
the camera
in.
and then just transfer it across.
But will I need a program? Do you think?
I have no idea. If you should be able to just take the, if it's got an SD card, just take the SD card out and put it in. You might need an adapter though.
Hey, Grim, sorry to interrupt there, but I was just going to say the Land Rover. I'm always interrupting, aren't I? I'm a little nuisance, really. I was saying, I get excited though as well, easily excited. A Land Rover saying there, don't worry, Carl, it's real time. You got Dodge come back there. Bumblebee said hello. It's they're really forgiving, aren't they? People on like Live Free said about this auditing people, the people who were coming to panels or going to chats or whatever. They let you off, don't they? If they understand if you're not really up to it that day. There's no oh bloody hell. Dead easy going, like, absolutely. So it's great to see you all.
It's nice to see people in. Nice to see Dodge, Land Rover, Bumblebee.
It is, yeah.
So yeah, this is just an ad hoc.
Yeah, it's good, yeah. Little something.
We've got
Suppose-
our other co-host is very, very quiet. Probably gone to sleep now. Wolf
Who,
Lover.
me? Yes, I'm still here.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that you're so quiet.
I'm very sorry.
All right. Well, you don't have to be here if you don't want to. You know.
Yeah,
Hello, Bubbles. Long time no see.
Just saying. Right. Okay. So, Carl, I shall leave everything that you are doing with yourself and get anything else sorted. Then great. If you don't worry about it.
Yeah, and it's good to see Dodge. It's like Dodge was really into the little live there, and so was I. So we'll get that back on the go, Dodge. Don't you worry. It's given me a bit more encouragement, seeing you and knowing how well you are.
Well, everyone's not doing it, right? What are you going on YouTube or Flubber, or are you doing something on Discord?
YouTube, darling.
Really?
YouTube.
YouTube.
Oh,
Oh,
Santa Jumper.
what happened, love? Fell out. Oh, watch yourself. What was that? The pint glass?
So, what are you doing? Just introducing yourself to your audience and what?
Yeah,
how
it's
to
a
do,
short
so-
one, and basically just saying that we'll be going live for the 22nd, blah, blah, blah. All that.
Right. Okay.
Come on, I'll do that, love.
that chat we had the other night, like Carl, was mental. Everybody was in hysterics for ages from that.
Yeah. I don't know, we went back to have a watch it gone, eh?
What
I
was
don't know
Yeah,
what we were
it was-
talking about, but
I don't know, I wanted to go back and see. Alison got the tickles badly, didn't she? She couldn't stop laughing.
I think everybody did it. In the
Yeah,
chat
yeah.
as well.
Yeah, once you start your belly muscles going, you're off, aren't you?
I still got
Dodge
sore
just said
ribs.
big up, Alison. She said big up, Dodge. Yeah, she likes to dodge. She does. We all do.
What happened on? You're referring to Friday night? Or
Was it? I think it was, wasn't it? Was it?
Yeah.
Was it? Ralph.
I can't remember what night it was.
I
Maybe, yeah.
think it was a Friday night, wasn't it? You got the giggles. Oh, because we went to.
We went to Stevens on Friday.
No, it must have been the night before. It must have been Thursday night.
Oh, right.
Ah,
Nice.
It was called Midnight Mayhem or something.
it was
She said
Midnight
she was
Mayhem.
gonna put it back on, but, she hasn't
Yeah,
put it
that was Thursday. That I think.
Yeah. Ah. It's me, guys. Hello.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello, everybody in the chat. Comments, I mean.
Oh yeah, I thought it was someone else. Come on, I didn't know how you mate in the chat.
No, we're just chatting, you know.
I tell you what, you want to see the light coming in here? It's brilliant, isn't it? You know, off the tree.
Oh, yeah, you've had it all chopped up now, haven't you?
Yeah, it's proper sunny here now as well. And in here, it looks like you've got super bright lights on everywhere in the house. It's not. It's just a tree.
Cool.
Do me a favour, Carl. Tell me whether it's the same at night time.
No, it goes dark at night. That's weird, that, isn't it? I'm only messing.
I was just wondering whether or not the street lamp was working.
Yeah, I got proper excited off that.
Sorry.
It's so polite up here.
Oh.
And silence is not necessarily golden.
What do you mean?
His mic
Let's
must
look
just
quiet.
uploaded.
They both apologised to each other, and then it went quiet. It's like they were waiting for each other to speak.
Oh.
Oh,
You can still hear me though, can't you?
yeah. I think
Alright.
Carl might have muted himself while he sorted something out, to be honest.
Oh, he was going to sort the glass out, I think.
I don't know. Probably. Like that. Taking up here for more than one.
I can hardly hear you, Wolflover.
No, I'm right near the.
You're right near the... Okay.
Tablet. This word. Something for word. Oh.
See
Oh,
if
gone.
I can hear you turning the volume right up, but then everything else is louder.
I had to turn my mic volume up.
Oh, your mic
You do
volume's
that.
fine.
No, I'm saying I turned it on, it was on half and I turned it on to full. Just in the settings there.
Yeah, I wasn't sure whether I disappeared there or whether you disappeared.
Hey, what?
What went
Carl-
out there?
Carl and Alison have disappeared. Their phones gone
Yeah, I
mad.
saw that in the chat.
Yeah.
Chaka Khan.
Weed sniffers in the out. Hello, weed sniffers.
Weed sniffer.
Never.
Well, remember giving a sniffer a spanner, so it must be him.
Oh dear.
Anyway, right, this is so fun.
How's everyone's day been?
So have you been to sleep yet then, Graham, since I was talking to you at 5?
No,
I should have stayed up.
I'll
I
have
didn't get to sleep till about
I
7.
ended up going on a lot on Andrew's live.
I know, I seen it there before there. I was having a bit watch. And then I seen Bumblebee on, and so I was saying hello Bumblebee. But I couldn't say hello yet then, you know.
You were saying, but you didn't. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, but you got a laptop, you don't know how to use it. Makes perfect sense. Or at least you found the any key.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm on this, so not like voiceless anymore. Gina's saying reminds me of Coops Rasta. Well, basically, the weed sniffer. I've got my friend who passed away last year. I've got a video of him snorting a line of weed. But actually, I didn't get him on the video the first time. So I says, do it again so I can get you on video. So he did it again.
I got twice as stoned.
Good job, I've got a video. Like, I've got a lot of videos of him on my channel as well. Coop Dog, he's called. No, what's called?
Just give me a second, guys. I just want to confirm something. What is that?
I wonder if I can turn this volume up. I don't know. Nah. I'm just using my laptop speakers and the car plate.
Have you got anything planned for next week, Rasta?
Pardon?
Have you got anything planned next week?
Next week?
During the week? Anything to look forward to?
I try not to plan anything like what you were talking about on Anne-Marie's thing. I don't plan anything either because it usually goes tits up. But no, are you wanting to do like a chat or something?
Well, I'm trying to sort a few different things out. Possibly, but not 100% when that'll be. But I'll let you know if I can the day before. But
I just remembered. I've got
okay.
I'm just saying I've got some earphones. I've just remembered. That'll be better. And
possibly. Well, you may have to change settings if you're using the mic. We can hear you fine.
All right.
No.
That probably sounds a lot better than it has done in the past. I noticed when I've been watching the lives back over, listening to, you can hardly make out what I'm saying, like.
Yeah.
But this is clear now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can hear you, and I think everybody else can hear you anyway. So that's good.
It works better this way anyway because I'm not draining my battery on my phone, and I'm just using a hotspot, so it's not using any battery, like, so it'll last forever.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a crackle, but that's more I would have thought to do with your internet connection, to be honest. Gina suggested that you need a microphone, but everything seems to be a-okay. Because we can hear you, that's the important thing.
Yeah, I'll move my phone over towards the window.
Yeah, but you don't need to, because we can hear you.
No, just better reception.
You better take Zeggy out for a walk, otherwise you might have an accident.
He's good, man. He would just wait for 12 hours, man. You know?
Well, what was I going to say? Yeah, next week I've got quite a few things lined up. 2 definite interviews with people on Tuesday and Thursday from guys from America, and possibly another one on Wednesday, possibly.
All right.
I'm not certain. Wait for the guy to get back to me.
I might actually be able to use this account for Skype as well.
So,
it's just my password doesn't work on my account, so...
Yeah, well, you can just set up a new account. just
Aye, I suppose.
create a new account. Well, first of all, create a new email address, and then create a new new Skype account.
Aye, good idea.
That's the easiest
And I'll
way
write
of
the
doing it.
password down somewhere.
Yeah, just don't lose it. Basically, put it in your
But
phone.
the thing is, though, that's the thing. It was the right password, but it wouldn't accept it. Like, even when we changed the password, it wouldn't accept the new one either. I think
Oh,
my
that's
phone's
Microsoft
been
for you.
hacked for a while, like, you know.
Yeah, set a new account up. Best way.
Gentlemen.
Well, after I went on Anne-Marie's live this morning, I went on to BBA's.
All right.
He was on live, and I think he's going to be back on his channels this evening. I know he was thinking of joining here, but I had to move it forward. So, you know, whether he got the memo or not, I don't know. I don't think Grandad did, because I bet he comes in around about 5:45 if he's up to it. I wanted to try out something on the radio, because I think I can now transmit everything through into the radio.
All right.
I need to double check a few things first before I offer it out. Because what I would like to do is to those people who've got Skype and want to join in the conversation away from snowflakes. If I can do it, then we can have a proper discussion amongst ourselves on a topic, and not worry about being
Trolled.
well. There's that as well, but I don't mind trolls, you know that.
Well, just
I'm
haven't
just
enough
thinking
to-
of it being copyrighted, because I could throw a bit of music in there, or other people could, and not get restricted in any way. We can have total freedom of speech, which would be
Right.
great. So yeah, Teague, best times tomorrow during the day. As you know, I work 9 to 5, so anytime between 9 and 5, fantastic. You're going to give me a call.
Right.
Yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, sorry, I sidetracked. Yeah, if this works properly, it'd be great, because we can have a bit of fun in here, but then we can get really stupid, so to speak, without the hassle. Friday night was a little bit hectic, but hopefully we won't see a repeat of that.
It just spoils it, doesn't it, when crap goes down like that, man? You know.
Well, yeah. I mean, it could be.
It was funny though, as well.
Yeah, hang about. I thought I was on a little bit more top form than normal. But that was Friday. Yeah, Friday night that was, wasn't it? Yeah. I've had to sleep since then. I must have done, because I'm awake at the moment. Is Stangu in the chat, or has he disappeared?
He was before. I can't see him now.
I can't see anybody.
Gina, to be honest with you, I don't know where the emails are to be bombarded with them, so I'm not even going there. Like,
yeah, you leave them, then you end up with bloody hundreds of them.
well, they're not mine.
Well, that's true. Yeah, you can't go into those personal details, you know.
I don't want to know. I don't do emails on my own. Well, it doesn't work, so I've got used to not using them. Like,
well, if people want to get hold of you, they can either send you a message through Telegram, or they can meet you on here, or any of the other streams you go on.
Exactly. Telegram's good enough. I'm quite lucky that's working still.
Well, we've got it anyway.
So what time did Anne-Marie start our live stream this morning?
Sorry about that. I just dropped my stick.
Huh?
Sorry for the silence. I just dropped the stick and I couldn't see it.
Ah, no good.
SB, I'm sure that Stangu understands. It's nice to see both of you here. Nice to see everybody here for a Sunday afternoon.
That's
Quite a lazy afternoon, to say the least, I think. Chilling out, doing absolutely nothing. Apart from sitting at the laptop, and I thought it'd be a good idea to come on and torment a few people.
I was saying before when you dropped your city, what time did Anne-Marie start a live stream this morning?
About 10 to 5.
I was going to say, because I got a text, well, I texted her about that time, got a reply about 4:30. So,
Yeah,
but I was
about,
really wanting to go to bed, but
Yeah.
I didn't sleep until about 7 or something.
oh, what do you mean this morning?
Well, I actually had to take something to get to sleep, like, you know, and it was crap.
Well, be careful taking too much.
No, I only take one.
No, fair enough. If I took anything to go to sleep, I don't think I'd get up. To be totally honest.
You can stay awake on them. You know, it's just it just relaxes you more, you know.
Mm-hmm. So, have you been out doing any more looking for gold, or is it the weather just not good enough?
No, but when I went and bought some barrels from a reclamation yard the other day, because I need to have a barrel fire thing and a smelting barrel.
Oh yeah.
I was telling him about it because he's got a huge digger, and I was saying, like, how much for the digger? You know, I'll try and buy anything. Like, got no room for it or money for it either. But
I am
he's like, oh, somebody's interested in it, but we haven't come up with a price. And I was saying, oh, I'm into gold panning and that, you know, and that would work. That would get loads of gold for us. And he told us about the place where we used to live near Weardale, and told us the exact spot. And that this old man told him that there was gold found there, like, you know. So I'm gonna be going there sometime.
Well, with a bit of luck, you can find some more.
I'm just too ill at this time of the year, really. You know.
Well,
I just can't.
You go when you can.
Looking after the animals is.
I was going to say, you got a bit of a mini farm, really. Looking after all the animals.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that, doesn't it?
Well, you got all your chickens. You got to make sure they're okay. You know, you got to make sure that the foxes don't get in. And
I just leave them unlocked. You know, I've never had trouble with foxes. Just neighbour farmers. You know.
Oh, that's all right.
And killed about.
I think by the time they raise the alerts and you get out there, you know, they'll have looked at you and gone, I'm going away.
Well, they get up at 4, and they usually wandering around about 5 or 6 or something. I hear the doodle-doos at about 4, but I've got double glazing and I'm used to it. You know, it's like living next to a busy road or something, isn't it? You get used to it, right?
Oh, yeah. I suppose your neighbours get used to it.
Well, I live half a mile away from each of my neighbours.
Sound travels, sir. Sound travels.
I can play as much music loud as I want and not be hassled or anything, you know. I'm actually the quietest person here.
You're the
Usability.
quietest. Jeez. That's pretty good going. You're the quietest around. So you're going to put that, change that to Rasta, or am I going to keep calling you Rast?
Well, you know who it is. So maybe when I go older, I don't want to.
Before you came up.
Well, I thought I got the A in, but I was all technical. You know.
Yeah, very technical.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing, man. You know, no. Like, it's all
Well, I
new.
could be horrible and ask you to just check where the any key is. Well, won't. But if you do see it, do let me know.
I'll try and do
I'm
it
only
now.
joking, by the way. You know that.
I know. Edit name.
I said that to somebody in the they said, I can't see the any key. Press any key. Yeah.
I'm getting the hang of this, man.
Oh, good.
Hello, everybody in the comments.
We've now got the correct spelling. Makes things a lot easier, doesn't it? But I still think I've got a better name for you. Yeah. Let me.
Wait, you think of a better name?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Give me 2 seconds.
How are you going to change it, Buzz?
Yeah, of course I will. You know.
No.
Oh, yeah. I don't need permission. I just do it.
It's going to be a game of me changing names back again.
Oh, no. You just... Well, you're the one who started this one.
How do I change your name then?
How long I'm going to be live for, I have no idea, but I do have to get off no later than 7:30. It just depends on how it goes and how quickly the alcohol runs out. Mind you, for that, I've got to go and get some more. Sunday afternoon, I'm not going anywhere, not doing anything other than going on the Xbox later, play this game. Normally, I'd only be on for about half an hour, but this is an area in the game that we've not tried before as a group, so there's a strong possibility it could take a few hours. But that's the only reason why I'm not staying on too long. Otherwise, I do a part 1 and a part 2. Come back later, or I'd leave Ralph here, on the live, and he could entertain you all.
I'm sure I could if I had somebody else to talk to.
So hang on a second, Ralph. Yeah. Okay. Ralphie. You shouldn't have put your real name up.
That isn't my real name at all. It's
really?
Whatever you call them. I drew a picture in the 90s and named him, like I drew this Rasta and named him Rastaman Ralph, and I just thought that would make a good YouTube name.
Yes. Hey, listen, it's not a problem. You can be Mr. Anonymous for me. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, as I was trying to explain to somebody last week, nobody knows me really. They just see the picture and they think of the Grim Reaper.
Right.
As long as they think of the Grim Reaper website and everything that's going on there, because that's going to be changing. I don't mean layout-wise, but there's going to be more links going in, hopefully, to other things. more radio stations. You don't just have to listen to the Grim Reaper radio station because we've got 7 others there, and more on the way.
So do
Which
you only
is,
show your face at Christmas? Well, New Year.
No, the only time I show my face is on Halloween, on the 31st of October.
Well, I seen you with your pint of vodka on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, well, I was slightly Browns on list. That was a good show. And I don't have a problem with people seeing me every now and again, once in a blue moon. That reminds me, it's, at least 4 weeks old out now, isn't it?
Well, at least you're not showing your real name. Doesn't matter what you look like, you know.
But believe it or not, there's people out there who would take that information, right, and try and use it against me in some way, shape, or form. But personally, it's neither here nor there to me.
Sorry.
So with a bit of luck, we'll be able to get people on the radio and pick a subject to discuss.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute. I was just
yeah, we'll just chat. So I was going to say we'll chat amongst ourselves, but there's only me and Rasta here, and he's disappearing on me. He's going away.
Where?
I don't know. I thought you were going away. That's what, you know.
No, I'm not going away. But no what else to do.
Oh, thanks.
Are you coming on next time, Gil? I still got technical
Stanley's got
issues.
mic issues at the moment, so to speak. He doesn't feel up to speaking with people at the moment.
Okay. Understandable, man.
I think he kicked the washing machine and hurt his toe. He's still fuming at himself.
Kicked a few things and broken doors a few times. Another one.
So, right, okay. So let's see what's going on. Not a lot. Anybody want to play a game? The game is quite simple. Guess the name Rast is going to be called next.
Oh, you're having some fun, aren't you?
Me, I don't have fun.
Hello, Bumblebee.
Hello, Bumblebee.
Are you having the same kind of technical difficulties as I had?
Who knows? I don't know. I can't say.
Oh.
Oops.
Did you do that?
Nope. I don't kick anybody out.
I did call you Bumbles. Because you said it was okay.
I'm missing. I've got serious internet issues with YouTube at the moment. It doesn't want to play at all.
Got that problem myself. Well, not now, I suppose. But
Well, no, not now. As long as your internet connection lasts, that's the important thing. And if you got unlimited data, as long as you're not capped.
all you can do everything.
Because you're far away, you're that far away anyway. You know, if they dropped your speed, you wouldn't be able to connect.
I do have an alright connection, like, when it works.
There's always that one. It helps
Well,
when it
it's my
works.
phone most of the time. When the battery's going down, you know, it gets worse.
Have you got your phone on charge now while it's doing nothing other than
Yeah, I've got like a jump starter thing for my car, and it's got like a 12-volt cigarette lighter thing in, and it's just got my charger in. That's what I've always had it in, but when I've been on your lives, it's just been constantly going down all the time.
right.
Plugged in,
So you got this. So you got the laptop plugged into the mains.
Yeah, I had to come back on it again before because my battery went flat. But I
Got you. Now I understand.
so job's a good one, man, as you say.
I think it's really nice of Gina to lend you a laptop on a semi-permanent basis, so to speak.
Oh, it's my laptop.
Oh, I thought it
I
was
just-
Gina's. I
No,
mean, oh no,
but-
it's Gina's login, isn't it? To
yeah,
get
I was
into it.
You know, when you're addicted to do YouTube and videos and you spend most of your life doing it and then you can't,
No.
what else do you do? You know, apart from pull your hair out, like, you know, I was just desperate to watch some YouTube and that.
I don't understand what you mean. How can you
What?
be desperate for YouTube
Well,
and spending most
there's
of
a lot
your
of
life on
channels.
YouTube?
There's a channel I watch on there, like, religiously, and it's cool. Like, he's called Mike the Scavenger, and he goes around America dumpster diving and pulling out all kinds of great things.
Mm-hmm.
I watch him all the time.
Humble, can you just put your camera on for like a second for me, please?
My camera.
No, not you. Oh, that'll do, Bumble. Thank you. After what happened last week, I've got to make sure that everybody is who they say they are. Sorry, Lewis, I wasn't ignoring you. I was just having a conversation.
Hello there.
Hello. Nice to hear you.
What happened? Were you porn bombed?
No. Nothing like that. I just had a little
Did you
troll in
phone?
the house.
Hi. Were you porn bombed there, Grim?
No.
Oh,
No, I had a troll. So to be on the safe side,
okay.
that's all it is.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, Rasta calling me Bumbles was quite cute. I thought it was quite a cute name.
Well, I asked you a while ago, and you said it's okay. So
Oh, I
You
can't remember, mate. A lot's gone on.
yeah, no.
So,
Have you stopped Telegram?
have I stopped what? Yeah, I came
Tell-
off everything basically.
All right.
You know,
Ease
But-
your way back in and only go as far as you want to with social media.
yeah, I was quite badly bullied off social media. So,
Mm.
by quite a big YouTuber. But anyway,
I tried to send you a couple of messages because I was
Ah,
getting worried
so
about you. I was not hearing you.
yeah, sorry, mate. Yeah, I've watched a couple of bits of lives here and there, and just kept distracted. But as you saw earlier today, I'm currently in hospital after a fall and some other bits. So my physical health is quite bad at the moment, but my mental health isn't so bad.
Oh well.
So, and I'm coping without too many panics in hospital, which is quite an achievement to 2 years ago. So,
Yeah, you sound a lot better in yourself than you were.
yeah. And,
So
a lot went on the last time we communicated, Grim, that you're not even aware of. So, but I'll have a chat with you today. You know, I've been exhausted.
yeah,
and,
yeah.
had a bad night's sleep, and then had a panic this morning because as I've been assaulted in the past,
Hmm.
one of the catering staff this morning grabbed my leg and threw me into like my reliving the assault.
Mm.
So, hello everybody in chat. I've missed you all. I hear Grandad's computer's down. Does that mean he can't get online or anything?
I've not spoke to him since I spoke to him earlier on today, but I'm sort of only half expecting him to turn up because the original live was due to start in 15 minutes or so, but I've had to move it.
Okay.
I got a reply from him before while I was on here on Telegram. So I was asking if I needed to, I think it was Discord goes through Play Store. You know?
Discord. Oh,
Yeah,
what, to get Discord? Yeah, you need
well,
a code for each person's Discord. So if
usually
you,
right, but yeah, I can send you the Discord link if you haven't already got. But it'll be it's in all of the lives, you know, in the description. The
Yeah.
Discord link. If you click on that, it'll then prompt you to download Discord if it's not already on the laptop. Hello, Fat Belly. Thank you for dropping by. We're going to have a chilled early evening. I don't know where it's been
Stango, I
warm.
watched one of your quizzes the other night that you did on Grim's thing. That was hilarious. About a week or two ago.
Yeah, it would have been.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry, with the what?
with the pictures. Guess what?
Yes,
the pictures.
Guess what it is or something.
Yeah.
You did
What
give
are
me
they
a good
saying?
giggle that night. Hey?
What they're saying or what they're thinking usually we end up being queen bombed.
Ah, okay.
So we end up with a picture of the queen.
Ah,
And
okay.
every time it comes up, we get different answers. It's great.
Ah.
That one sticks out with the the fellow and the woman and the banana. Like, I can't
Oh,
get that
yes.
out of my mind.
No, I'd forgotten about that, or at least I tried to. I can't look a banana in the face again. A smile.
Innocent.
I didn't quite see
Innocent.
that part, but I can imagine where some people's minds went.
Well, Gina sent us a picture of the dog and the cat.
Eating a banana.
I don't know whether you remember.
It actually
Maybe
reminded
chasing
us
a
of
lady in a tram.
my dog and cat.
Where's Gina tonight? Is she taking the dog out, did I see?
I think she said,
Is
Yeah.
it Ziggy, the dog?
Ziggy Puppy Pup.
Hey?
He's called Ziggy Puppy Pup. Like Snoop Dogg.
She's a puppy.
He's not really a puppy, he's about 4-year-old, like, but, you know.
But he was a puppy. And
He's
never
always going
changed.
to be a puppy, you know.
There'll always be a puppy to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say
True,
a dog is a man's best friend, don't they?
Well, he stays at Gina's most of the time anyway, you know, so I only get to see him when she's here, like,
So
or when I go down.
I don't want to be controversial here, but does that mean if a dog is man's best friend, a cat is a witch's best friend?
Mm-hmm. What about 13 cats?
He's got
Me?
13 cats.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Who?
can't get rid of one. Rasta.
You got 13 cats?
Yeah,
Grim,
they
you've
went
got a
here.
cat, haven't you? Grim.
I start.
Sorry?
Have you got a cat or a dog?
I've got 2 cats, 1 dog.
Oh yeah, I thought you had a cat. I remember. I think one of your cats walking on the keyboard one day.
Yes, they stopped doing that. I built a fence around it. It's murder trap.
My dad used to keep cats out the garden with curry powder, chili powder, and things like that.
Oh,
So, because they used to poop in his lovely garden.
that's because it's freshly turned soil.
Mm.
So do you think it's a litter tray?
Would you like a cat like Bumbles?
I'd like a pet, like a cat or dog, maybe a support animal. But because I've got a fear of claws, and when I've been around a friend's house, a cat clawed my jeans apart and drew blood. It's like put me off. But if I could ever get over that fear, I think it would be helpful. Like if and when I get to move.
Right. Well, there's one free here for you.
Ah, thank you. But I think you're up north, aren't you?
No, it'll just pop in the post.
You'll pop it in the post.
Yeah.
I am good.
You're up north, aren't you? Because I'm down near London.
Yeah. Oh, the post will
quite
take it
a way.
to your door.
Sorry?
The post will bring it to your door, no problem.
How many
You
stamps
can.
will that take?
It'll
How
be
many
special.
stamps will that take?
Probably be like a 13 quid recorded delivery.
Yeah.
thing, you know.
Recorded or
Well, I don't
signed?
know.
The cat could
I
sign
don't
for it.
know. Depends who it goes to.
You'd have to put it in a steel container because
With
anything
holes.
else, it'd claw through.
Yeah, claw through the paper. They like paper bags and that, don't they?
Yep.
The newspapers. Every time my mother used to read the big newspaper, she would put it on the floor, and the cat would just go run along and then dive underneath the paper with the paws and head and start scratching it about. She couldn't read it very well. Like.
The only pets I've ever had is fish and gerbils. They were only goldfish that we I think won at a fair, and the gerbil. Oh, hang on, we had caterpillars that turned into a very rare Chinese moth.
Huh?
And we got a moth collector to collect them, but they were actually the school, like the classroom pet, and they, came out the cocoon in while we were on the school holidays. And then I had the school gerbil, and then I ended up with a gerbil, and then ended up with about 2 more gerbils and 2 more when they passed. So, but my dad was like, right, it was school holidays. My dad was like, you need to clean out the gerbil cage today. And I was like, yes, Dad, okay. I put it off one day. And he was adamant I did it. By the time he got home from work, he regretted it. Do you know why? Put the gerbils in the cardboard box with the lid against the wall, like the skirting board. Cleaned out the cage. Came back. Went to put the gerbils back in the cage, and they weren't in the box. And my mum ended up standing on a chair, a bit like in that Tom and Jerry scene, screaming that and this gerbil is running along the patio skirting, and trying to climb up the patio curtains. And she has literally stood there screaming, which is making it even worse. I couldn't catch it. So I went to a neighbour, he came in, got a tea towel, picked it up, put it in the cage, and that was it. My dad was like, you'll never clean the cage when I'm not in the house. I'm like, okay.
That stopped them.
So it sort of backfired on my dad. So, and I was like, well, I did everything you showed me to do. You gave me like this particular cardboard box. And what he'd done within like literally a couple of minutes is chew through the flap at the top. And then manage to get out. So
Little rascal.
Actually,
Yeah.
you've just reminded
I
me.
honestly thought you were going to turn around and say the cat had got it.
No, we didn't have a cat at that time. My mum's dog phobic as well. So if we walked along a pavement and a dog was coming towards us, even if it was a neighbour, she'd actually grab my hand, walk across the road, and then walk along the pavement, and then walk back on the other side of the pavement, like across the road onto the other pavement. But I'm better than that with dogs now, just as long as they're not jumping up and very noisy.
Fat Belly, you are perfectly correct in what you said. You don't have a cat.
Nobody has a cat. Cat has you.
Because a cat
Yeah.
is intelligent, whereas a dog is obedient.
The cats take over everything, like your bed and everything like that, if they can, don't they?
If you
If they're allowed in the bedroom, you'll find it like on the bed when you want to go to sleep.
No,
My
well,
cat's living in the shed.
Your cat sleeps on your bed. Yeah.
No, they live in the shed because I was.
Live in the shed,
house.
not in the house.
A couple of them come in and catch rats and things, but yeah, the ones which are house trained come in.
Yeah. Apparently, the
They're
man
all
that lived in my house before had feral cats, and he would let them in. He would let them in the house, and all their fur is down the radiator that gives me my allergies.
I've got like that.
So I have to take extra allergy medication when I put the heating
I'm
on.
allergic
Great fun.
to cats as well.
Hey?
I'm allergic to cats as well when I'm good 13. Like, if I touch
Do you end
one
up
and then touch
sneezing
the
and
the eyes swell up like and go really itchy. But you reminded us with the gerbil. I used to have a hamster, and you know, like them balls that you put them in, and they're all around the place.
yeah.
Well, I used to have a cat. I used to have cats as well at the same time.
Oh,
You know,
they didn't used to chase a ball in with the hamster in it,
used to
did
go
they?
flat out in its ball and hit the cat. You know, the cat would shit. So.
My
But the best
gerbil just
ever-
used to make so much noise with the wheel, but this was back in the
the
80s.
squeaky wheel.
Yeah, we didn't have those balls in those days, back in the 80s.
Oh, right, that long ago. I tell you
But
what's
at 2 in
great.
the morning, my gerbil used to go absolutely manic on his wheel. 2 in the morning, and he'd wake everybody up, even though he was in a totally different part of the house. And at one stage,
Do you
my
like-
dad took the wheel off. We made a cardboard house for it. We had 2 at one stage. We made a cardboard house for it, and they dismantled it in 5 days. And we'd taken like about a month to make it, like design it, and it had a little slide and everything. And my dad agreed that we could make a wooden one. So I, would work with my dad on a weekend and start making a wooden version. So it had an upstairs and downstairs and holes to poke out of. But we had to make sure that it was further away from the lid at the top, because one of the gerbils worked out that if you slide the 2 pins like across, you could then open the hatch at the top. And I walked in the lounge one day where they were kept, and the hatch was open, but they hadn't quite got out. So I just put something heavy on it, and my dad was like, right, we'll sort that out. Don't think it was quite a padlock, but my dad was a bit overkill on that one, I think.
He's not getting out again.
But when we first had gerbils, we used to handle them. You know, like you can handle guinea pigs and hamsters. We used to handle them. But I don't know, I think it was the claws again. Because
brother
I
used
don't
to
like
have
claws
something.
being dug into my hands or legs. Sorry?
Right. My brother used to have something, I can't remember whether it was a hamster or a gerbil, but it was a Russian kind and really vicious. And nobody, even the pet shop, would handle it. So here's me, I'll be alright, man, it won't bite. Went to grab it, teeth in the finger, Ah, yeah, cool. It's alright, man.
Yeah.
It's alright. You go.
Those gerbils did bite, you know.
I tell you what I
Their
used
teeth
to
were quite
have.
long as well. I think their teeth was about 7 mil long.
Though.
One of the hamsters that I remember. So I think I've had about, gerbils, one of the gerbils. I think I've had about 5 gerbils, maybe 6.
Alright.
So
Did you breed them, like?
no. As I said, it started off the school class pet from primary school,
Yeah.
and I nominated that we'd look after them. My parents didn't know nothing about it. And then they were told. And my parents was like, well, it will teach you responsibility. And obviously, when I went to clean them, you know, it sort of backfired on my dad. I used to clean them and feed them and water them, you know, but you had to clean the whole cage out once a week or something.
Oh, the messy, like. I know.
Yeah.
Have you
They're weird
ever?
animals because they sometimes like poop in one area only and then sleep in the clean area.
Ah,
So,
well, most animals do that, like. Well, apart
yeah.
from hens
Mm.
and ducks. Do you like the chipmunks?
Yeah, I think
Do you know
so.
what I mean? Do you like little squirrel things? Well, I used to have a pair of chipmunks, and I had like 2 cages joined up with a tumble dryer hose, and used to sleep in the hose, and they would be so cute, like. But they got out one day, and they're quick as lightning, like. You can't catch them, like. I had to catch them in the hose, and then put it back on again, like. Mint, like. They just sit on the perch next to each other, all like
Mm.
lovebirdied up, you know.
I went to a friend's house and was shocked how much noise their pet made. I think it was a chinchilla in a cage.
Yeah, yeah.
And I thought, wow, I thought my gerbils were noisy. But if I got a pet, it would have to be a pet that wouldn't disturb me when I was sleeping. Like, you know, a cat and a dog quite often will come disturb you. Because I struggle to sleep, that any sleep I get is valuable. Do you know what I mean?
It's nice having them cuddle into you, though. You know.
Yeah. Well, if you could have a clawless animal that wouldn't like come disturb you when you're asleep, but could cuddle you, that would be ideal. But please don't say a snake.
Well, I've got one of
I'm
them.
certainly not into insects and snakes and that. So
Mine might background you, Nick.
mm,
She's quite big now. She's about 6 foot now, Monty Python, and she's probably about
oh, you got a python.
Royal Python. She's about 2.5, 3 inches thick, in the thickest part,
Wow.
and about 6 foot long or something.
How often do they shed their skin?
Well, every time they're grown, like whenever they get a little bit bigger, they'll shed the skin so that they can, like, basically they're not feeling all tight and things, you know. But I don't know what's up with her at the moment. She has spells of not eating for ages. She once didn't eat for 1.5 years, and I was
Wow.
worried, you know. But
What did the vet say?
I didn't.
Mhm.
Like it just said, they go off them. You know, they don't. As long as all they need is water to drink, they don't need food. Food's just to grow,
Oh.
really. She's 22-year-old, you know.
Oh, not a spring chicken then. Like quite old.
I don't know, they live to about 30 or something. But saying that, people say hens only live about 6, and I've got a one that's about 9, you know.
I think they used to say gerbils used to live to 3 to 4 years, and one of mine was 6 years old.
What was
6 or
that?
7 years
Hens?
old. Hey?
Did you say hens?
No, gerbils.
Oh, gerbils.
My
Sorry.
gerbils. One of my gerbils was 6 or 7 years old, and they only usually live to 3 to 4 years. and he lost the pair. We bought a pair, and he lost his mate. You know, like about year 4. But we were quite shocked. My dad was like, "Oh, he's still here." Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I would love a pet though, but I wouldn't manage one at the moment in my situation.
Oh yeah. Understandable, like.
But if my housing situation changes, maybe a emotional support dog that could help me get out and about and stuff.
Would you be able to get somebody to walk them, or would you know? Or,
Yeah, or there was talk that if I go into a wheelchair accessible accommodation, about electric wheelchair.
all right.
So
Okay.
you know, I'd be able to
Involved as
go
well.
out then. You know,
No, get you
Um,
out and as well, and you'd be a lot happier in yourself. Definitely.
yeah. I can actually get out of this hospital and go for a smoke. So, but takes quite a bit of effort. I've got my wheelchair here, which is handy, because not many ambulances are happy to transport your wheelchair to hospital, to A&E,
Yeah.
you know. Which I was quite
That's,
shocked about. So,
Hello, pork chops.
oh,
Pork chop, I should say.
hello,
I
pork
always
chops.
hello, Bob.
What time is it? 10 to 6.
Oh, I'm just gonna put my light on. It's starting to dark.
So what time of day do you go on Skype, Grim, for your radio shows that you're on about earlier?
Well, at the moment, we're still experimenting.
Okay.
Try and get a live feed onto the radio.
Okay.
And that's where the problem is. I thought I might be able to transfer
So you
this
can't
over.
connect you can't connect the Grim Reaper radio station to Skype?
No, not at the moment. It's always got to be pre-recorded.
Oh, okay. And you say you got 2 interviews coming up this week for people?
Yeah.
People.
Yeah, I've got V on Thursday and
Who?
Roger V, as in
V.
a letter.
Yeah.
He's already done, well, they've both done a podcast with me.
Oh.
And the other guy is Roger.
Okay.
They must have enjoyed it because they agreed to come back.
Okay. I somehow have lost the link to your radio station, but is it on your about on here, isn't it?
Yep, it's
Okay. I might.
radioshow.com.
Yes.
Bring me back. www. Can't I say it? Oh, better than me.
I will try and have a look sometime. I need some distraction, so it goes quiet on my bay at about 10 o'clock at night, so I don't think I can get on a live that late. So I thought I'd jump on there.
Yeah.
But we just had
Well,
dinner.
not unless you've got any earphones.
I have, but it's the talking, you know. People are trying to sleep, so you know.
Oh, yeah, sorry, live. I was thinking of
Listening in. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I just come, you know. It was nice to see Anne-Marie live this morning and say hello.
Yeah.
So I was shocked you were up so early as well.
But what are you up to? Anything or nothing? What did you say?
I said I was surprised you was up so early.
Me? Oh, I'm always up early.
Yeah. It's like 3 in the morning, wasn't it?
3 o'clock this morning. I was up, yeah.
Yeah. Caller nature woke me up. So annoying.
It depends on. Well, no, I just wake up. I'm wide awake.
Yeah.
So I'm still doing something. Usually catching up on the previous day's premieres and things like that.
Yeah. I've had a little look around. Haven't got involved in much. You know, but I'm just
The only thing
going
that
it
goes on,
slowly.
yeah,
Sorry?
the only thing that goes on at the moment is playground politics, which we don't deal with here. We talk about cats, we talk about chickens. When Stan goes up for it, we have games of some description. When Grandad's around, we end up with lots of banter.
Mm.
Usually, he starts slinging sarcastic
I did that.
comments at me. Or is
I
that you,
did ask
Winston?
him if he was coming on before the. I did ask if you were coming. Like Grandad was coming on here before there when I talked to him.
Yes, I've not spoken to him since about 1 o'clock.
Maybe he's sleeping.
Oh, anything's possible with the old geek.
Yeah, he was sleeping a lot a while ago, wasn't he?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but he wasn't 100%. So,
He's not been 100% for some time.
yeah. If you have a chat to him, say hi to him.
Yeah,
for
we'll
me.
do.
I did send him a text about 2 weeks ago, but you know.
He might have. He's probably seen it, but just not got around to doing things.
Yeah, I tried to write you an email 5 times. And I was like, I just can't do it in an email. You know me, Grim.
Oh yeah, I know you.
That written doesn't come out as I mean it to.
Yeah, it can be a little bit misinterpreted. Same as when
Yeah.
I do write something. I have to think about it. I prefer to talk to
Have you got many podcasts up on the radio station? I think you did Bill and Ben 3, didn't you?
Yeah, I've done Bill and Ben 3. Best thing to do is go to the blog page.
Yeah, I will. You know,
I'm trying to think what it's then. Roger's interview, I think, was the last one I put up.
Who's Roger?
He's a nice American. That's all I'll say.
Oh, okay, American.
Yeah.
I remember there was a guy called Roger Whittington around for a while. Is it that?
No. This guy looks after TLB Tour.
And how's Mellows? Was it
Mellows.
Mellows that I saw in the earlier?
Earlier on, yeah, he pops up every now and then.
I always get his YouTube name mixed up with other people that have got similar. Yeah, I always get it mixed up, like Public Eye and things like that. I'm like, hang on, I know it's got eyes in, but I can't remember what it is. It's one of those mental blocks that some of us have.
I have those.
Me too.
Pork Chop, are you still doing your printing and that? I think I watched one of your metal detector chats, and I think you were showing off one of your t-shirts. Have you seen the printing that he does? Have you seen the printing that he does on his t-shirts and mugs and things like that?
Would you put his link in the description, in the comments, please, or something?
Who? Pork Chop.
Pork Chop. I don't think I'm subscribed to him.
If nobody's done it shortly, I'll do it. Don't worry.
I'm not a mod, so I can't put one up.
Actually, I don't know if I can go on it on here.
Yeah, I could go and do it, but I'm not a mod, so I can't do it. But it is Pork Chop Audits, I think. As it's written down below.
Try and remember.
But he does audits, but he also does he has another YouTube for metal detecting.
I love metal detecting.
And I did see Baz Outdoors do metal detecting as well. He's done a bit on the beach.
Yeah. I was watching him when he found that silver ring and the pennies and a few other bits and bobs.
Oh,
It
was
was a
that
few weeks
recently?
ago now. Like,
Yeah, I think I saw him about 5-6 weeks ago. But
it maybe wasn't about that
uh,
long.
yeah, I've just been putting around and watching some, you know, Netflix and that sort of stuff.
Alright. Are you in your own little room and that, like?
In the hospital, I'm with 4 other ladies at the moment, so 3 other ladies. So,
Alright.
but you know,
So you
we've just
can't.
had tea. We've just had our evening meal. So, and the food isn't too bad here compared to some other places I've been, but you know which meals to avoid and which meals are the favourites. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you get to order on that day, or because I'm usually asleep till about 10 in the morning, I usually leave an order out at night time for them to just take off my table and leave me asleep. When you got a sleep
Can you
disorder,
get,
you sleep when you need to. Hey?
I was saying, can you get fresh sandwiches as well? Because when my mum was in hospital, before she passed away, she was getting like sarnies every day, and like my father was eating them as well, and said they were lovely.
Yeah, you can order a main and a pudding, and like I usually order an apple juice, and chicken curry in hospital is good. Yeah, there is a chicken curry on the menu. It's a chicken korma. I haven't tried it yet. And there's actually a butternut curry, which when I was last in here in 2020, it's the same menu from 2018 apparently. So they
Yeah,
haven't
good one.
changed it in all that time. So I put a review in.
It's like a catering company just that does it.
Yeah, but it's the same menu every week as well, so it doesn't rotate, which is quite tedious. But lasagna is one of the best meals. But I had a roast chicken tonight,
I'll be having that every meal.
and traditional and roast pudding with nutmeg.
With what nutmeg?
Yeah, roast pudding with nutmeg.
I never heard it with nutmeg before.
Are you serious, Rasta? Rice pudding?
Really? No, rice pudding, yes, but not
Yeah,
nutmeg.
it's always got nutmeg in it usually.
Right?
It's quite nice with nutmeg. Apparently, I used to make a mean rice pudding like my nana did.
Aye, my mother did
But
as
my
well.
mum
I
couldn't
love this
follow.
game.
Yeah,
Sorry.
my mum couldn't follow it, so. But I've learned how to do a rice pudding in slow cooker of all things. That was damn wicked. That was. Yeah,
need
it
one
takes
of them.
about 5 hours, but it comes out so caramelized and yum.
Like, you don't
But
have to worry with them things. You just put everything in and leave and go and do what you want and then come back.
yeah,
Sorry.
sometimes you've got to turn it up to hot and then turn it down to warm. But that's about it. So I quite like that sort of thing. But I haven't been able to do that at home for a while. So, but maybe soon I can. When I come out of hospital and I'm a bit more mobile, I can start doing that, and I've got more energy. Because the ME's been a problem. So
I'm just getting a notification up there saying that Wolf Lovers Ghost Hunt is live testing.
who's Ghost Hunters? Leo. Did you say Leo Ghost Hunting?
No, Wolf Lovers.
Oh, okay. So does she go? Oh, I saw the video you put up with the orbs.
All right.
Is that you? Put the picture up of the orbs with the caravan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Hey, Paul. Nice to see you.
Hi, Paul.
Hello, Paul. What do you
Yeah,
think?
you can get.
What do you make of them? Right.
I don't know if they were all like orbs. Could one or two of them been like flies, or wouldn't they have shown up that way?
Yeah,
I
there's
haven't
just
looked at
mainly
ghost
two.
hunting for a while, so
Uh, I know,
just
with
being outside, you
know,
can get a lot of flying insects, can't you?
yeah, I know, but not usually when it's snowing.
Oh, is it snowing? Wow.
Yeah,
Have you
that's
got
what
snow
most
still?
people. It just keeps doing it, sleety, snowy stuff through the night, but here and there, but it doesn't lie. It was like a really hard frost last night, but then it started snowing a bit, then just stopped, and it looks like it's going to be a really
You're
hard
not
frost
up in
tonight as well.
Scotland, are you, Russell?
5 miles south of Hadrian's Wall, if you know
Oh,
where that
okay.
is.
Yeah, I've heard
So,
of Hadrian's Wall and a vague idea of where it is. So you're quite north compared to,
yeah,
I'm near
based
London.
Scotland isn't far away. 20,
I,
30,
I've
like
only
30,
seen
40
this
miles.
year so far. I've only seen a drift of snow, So
I keep telling Anne Marie that it's snowing, and she's like, "Oh, bastard, don't! It's never snowed here."
yeah,
But then somebody said
I'll just
it
be
was
back
meant
in
to
a
be a
few
good
minutes,
high.
guys. I'll just go mute, okay? Just back in a few minutes.
All right. You still there, Grim?
I am just about.
I thought I was just on my own there, and I was going to have to talk to myself about people. I should be used to it because I've done live streams on my own, you know. Like, I just can't get anybody on the panel on the YouTube one.
All right.
Well, I'll have to start doing it again, try out it, work out loads
You'd
of
have to
things.
get,
Like,
you'd have to get StreamYards or something.
yeah, well, I have, but that probably won't work either now. I found if you just go on the website, it's better that it works better than the app. Somebody else told us that as well. I can't remember. But Mellows had a good chat with Mellows on Fake Mike yesterday, and he was saying about ideas for a new YouTube channel, like off-grid kind of things, gardening and like chucks and just things like that would probably be a lot better than the one I did have.
Yeah.
It was this one he told us. He showed us one YouTube channel that he follows, and basically they bought this farm and everything like off-grid with the money off YouTube, and they were totally self-sufficient, and they sell coffee beans somewhere, and they make a fortune now just because of YouTube. And I would love to be like totally self-sufficient, not having to rely on benefits and that,
I'm back. Did you see that person in the council house that turned their garden into an allotment and had to pay the council?
Why?
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but they started growing their own vegetables and like edible flowers, something like that. And apparently this was maybe about a month ago, maybe 6 weeks ago.
Back in a minute, guys.
And they had to apparently pay the council. It was a council house, but their garden that was grass and that, they started growing veg in that. And apparently they got fined by the council and had to pay the council for change of use. And I'm like, what?
I've never heard
years
of that
ago.
one.
Yeah, it was in the news.
Well,
Years ago, it was
they try to stop people doing anything these days. They don't want people being self-sufficient either, So
yeah.
they just want people.
I'd love to start growing stuff in the garden, but when you can't even get out on the patio, it's sort of impossible.
I've still got some things in for last year.
I think I've grown since I've been in this flat, because it's got a garden, the last flat didn't. I've grown some tomatoes. I've grown some herbs like basil, mint, rosemary, and lavender.
Mm.
And I use the lavender quite a bit. You know, like I'd put it in like inside my pillow and things like that.
I was gonna say inside your pillow, it helps you sleep. doesn't it?
Mm. But I'm one of these persons that have struggled to sleep since the age of 12, and you know, almost hitting the half century, which is scary. But yeah,
You don't really need a garden, you know. You can just use buckets. If you hide a bit of, got somebody to put a bit of soil in a bucket for you, and just
yeah,
put some potatoes in, you know, and I'll wait till they go to seed first, you know, and then you can probably get like 3 or 4 plants from one potato. That's what I had last year.
okay, yeah.
You know how they have loads of.
I really can't do it in the situation I'm in at the moment, Rasta. There's damp in the flat and other, you know, ongoing problems. And some of the rooms aren't accessible in my wheelchair, so I'm limited for space. So, and there's been a few inspections, so I wouldn't want them to see me growing something, you know.
Well, hopefully you'll be able to change that situation and find
Yeah,
a more
I'm hoping
reasonable
so.
place, you know.
I'm hoping that you know, that when I come out of hospital, the situation will be a bit better, and eventually housing will happen. Because my next wheelchair, which I'm being assessed for near the end of March, won't actually go through my doorways. That's clever, isn't it?
Well,
So I
guys,
need.
sorry to interrupt. I just had a message to say that the game that I'm supposed to be joining at 8 o'clock is actually starting at 7. So,
What game's that? Is that on
be
Skype
there.
or
No,
on your
it's
Xbox?
on the Xbox. I was under the impression it was 8 o'clock, but apparently it's 7. And I've got to be there for 6:30, quarter to 7, to go through some of the plays of the night. So
What sort of games are you playing tonight? Do you know?
I'm doing it's a trial. So I'm not going to be able. I'm going to have to call this
Yeah.
sort of early, unfortunately. I'll try and get back on later tonight if I can get it up and done with quickly.
You want to enjoy it. You said not long ago that you missed playing on the Xbox.
Well, I do, and you know, I just wasn't expecting it. I thought it was at 8 o'clock, hence the reason why I put this together now, well, earlier, and then I moved it, not realising. And I just got a message to say, have you checked Discord to change the channel? The time, I thought, what? You can't do that to me. So I should be having a few words.
Grim, I think I'm still signed up with your Discord, am I?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, this is a different Discord channel.
No, yeah. Drop me a message if you're going live on Skype. That or planning to.
Yeah, you can listen in.
I don't know how I join your Skype. Like, so
if I'm going on Skype, I'll let people know they'll get invites. That's how it usually works. And then after the show's finished, we close that Skype group down and set up a new one for the next time. That's the way we're going to be doing it, I think. Because if you have too many people in, then you can't have a full discussion. However, what we are looking at doing, as I say, is moving.
You're very quiet, Grim.
No, I'm as loud as I can get.
Okay.
Yeah, if we get more than 12 people wanting to join in the Skype group, then we'll have to extend it, but see what we can do so that everyone gets a chance of talking.
Do you have a theme before you go live on that one?
Not at the moment. We're still waiting to how we're going to connect that up to the radio station, but once we've sorted that out, we will have more of an idea of how we're going to plan it and what time, etc. And also whether it's going to be like once a week, partway through YouTube show or not.
And when you see Grandad, say hello to him for me.
I
Please.
certainly will.
And that I'll try and talk to you tomorrow, but being a Monday, it's going to be hectic in the hospital, and I change wards. So
Okay, we'll leave it till
yeah.
Tuesday. It's no problem.
Is it best
All
when
right.
you're working on the
Yeah.
hot desk?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right. Cheers now.
All right, thanks. Bye, Rasta. Bye, Grim. Thank you for having me. It's
No
not
worries.
always easy
Bye.
to get on, but thank you for having me.
My apologies to Agent X and to everybody else, including.
Oh, hi, Agent X.
Hello, Agent.
I'm actually going to have to close the chat down fairly shortly so that I can sort things out that I need to get sorted out on the Xbox because for some unknown reason, what I was planning to do at 8 o'clock with a group of other players has been moved to 7 o'clock, and I have to be there beforehand as part of the organising group who knows actually about it.
It's good to have a bit of fun time like that, though, Grim. You need to.
Oh yeah, life's
Right.
alright.
So you have fun with that. I'm
Okey-dokey.
going to get up in. I think they go get me up in a minute for a few hours. So
Yeah.
I'm going to have a wander.
Oh,
You know, in my fields.
well, yeah, it's better than looking at the same four walls. Right, guys.
All the blue curtains. All right. Thank you, Grim, for having me. Take care, and I'll be in touch when I can.
See you,
Bye,
Bumbles.
Rest. Bye,
I
everyone.
was just. Cheers.
Bye.
I was just going to say I'm glad you did do this today because then I got to test it out and say that it works.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
gee.
yeah.
And
I'm
Rasta.
glad-
Sorry.
Go on.
Rasta, do you think I should change my name to Bumbles?
If you want. Yeah.
Quite cute, I think.
Be cool. Uh-huh.
I might consider it in the next few days, yeah? I think
Aye.
it's quite cute, but people might be confused.
Well. Just
But
say
you can call me Bumbles anytime, okay?
I don't.
Right, sure.
Hey? And you'll call me anything, Grim, won't you?
No, I never tell you anything. Your name's Bumble. Bumble DT. I just
Yeah.
call you T for short. It's easier.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah, so sorry about this, as I say, I'm going to have to call it short. I
Bumbles
will
meet
make
Muggles.
sure that,
Oh, Reed Sniffer, is that Muggles? Reed Sniffer is Muggles or not?
oh, Confucius
Muggles.
Hey? Somebody put
I'm
in the
just-
chat, Reed Sniffer, Bumbles meet Muggles.
Yeah.
Hey Muggles, I'm signed up for you anyway. So you went to the pool and that. Anyway, thanks, Grim. It works for me as well because I've got to shoot. So thank you.
All right, no worries.
Take care.
Okay,
Look after
then,
yourself,
cheers.
everyone. Bye.
Thanks, guys, and
Bye.
I'll set something up as soon as possible again soon. All right, take care now.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. See ya.